Hello, Internet. Andrew Potter back after a little while to play some Spider-Man for you. The reason I've been away is threefold. Threefold is my reason. Reason. First reason was I went for a little dive in a lake, and when I did that, I got a bunch of water in my ear, and I could not hear out of my left ear, so I didn't really feel like putting a headset on and hearing half of it because it would have been weird. Then I had my birthday, my 26th birthday recently, so that was cool. So I didn't really want to do this on my birthday. And then the next day I had D&D. Now this one's going to come in to be a little more important later. Basically, Sundays are going to be our day of rest. Sunday I play D&D, but where we currently play D&D from my group on Sundays now is in New Glasgow, which for anyone who's not in Nova Scotia watching this or anything like that, is a 2-hour drive from Halifax. So we play D&D between 2 and 6. So I have to leave my house at 12. I'm obviously not here for 2, which would have been Spider-Man time. And then I get home at 8. But that means I've been on the road and playing D&D. I've been on the road for 4 hours that day, and I'm playing D&D for 4 hours, so that's 8 hours right there. So I'm a little tired when I go home, and I just want to chill out and hang out and relax. So yeah, so basically, long story short, Sundays are going to be no stream days now. For the foreseeable future. That might change later. But yeah, Monday through Saturday, gonna be streaming, same thing, one game from 2 to 3, and then another game from 11 till 12. So, definitely I'm not done, I just took a little break, due to health reasons, and then I just got lazy, honestly. But yeah. So we're back to Spider-Man now. I think we were playing as Miles last time we left off. I probably should have watched my last video right before this so I would remember what was happening. But we'll find out. We'll see. We'll see what's going on in the world. In the world of the Spider. Oh, I need to send this out to Facebook. That's right.
Pete, I've got the lab location.
Oh, we're MJ.
A lot
That's
more.
right.
How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great.
Right.
Keep the motor running.
Alright, we'll get back to this. Just 2 seconds here. Boom. Sent that out. Alright, so we're MJ. We're gonna get out of this Norman Osborn's office here. As soon as I remember the controls to this thing. Oh shit. There's a dude. Don't turn around. Fuck. Okay. You are gonna go over there.
Control, I heard something. Running a sweep.
I need this guy to turn back around so I can get over there and taser him.
Cancel that, Control. Sector clear.
Perfect.
Hearing things.
Oh, shit. I'm dead.
Who's there?
Oh, I got nothing. This dude's gonna get me.
Sweep complete.
Don't see me in this corner. Don't see me in this corner.
Hey!
Wait!
Shit, I couldn't tase
Gun
him.
intruder.
I need to tase him, but I didn't tase him. Okay.
Pete, I've got the lab location. And a lot more. How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great. Keep the motor running.
No, stop walking. Stop doing that. Get over here so I can tease you. Bam! I think that guy across the hall just watched me tase his friend and did nothing about it.
We're
Nope.
compromised.
Over there. Away from me.
Might have something, Control. Stand by.
That's right. That's right, buddy. Yeah. Is that the same dude? Yeah, that's that dude. Okay.
Patrolling sector. Go alert. SM1 is in the area. Better check it out.
That's right, buddy. Go check it out. Buddy, go over there. Check it out.
Might have something, Control. Stand by.
And then this guy. And then this guy. Don't turn around.
Nothing here. Resuming patrol. Better check it out.
Okay, not the way I want him to look.
Cancel that, Control. Who's there?
What? No. No, 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 no.
Got movement. Stand by. Better check it out.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I don't need to tase them all. I just need to get out.
Keep searching. We can't let him get away.
Don't turn around. Get zapped. Perfect.
We're all clear, Control.
Not worth it yet. If we can do this. As long as he doesn't decide all of a sudden to turn around, we're good.
Control, we've got a man down.
What? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Stand by, Control. I heard something.
This part's a little.
Watch your
Ooh.
backs.
Ooh.
Stay ready to engage.
Go over that way.
Stay alert. I think we got company.
Nah, you don't. Don't worry about it, buddy.
I'll check his last known position.
Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, perfect.
Stand by, Control. I heard something.
No, you didn't, dude. You heard nothing.
Need to clear that balcony.
Eyes up, heads on the swivel. Control, we're all clear. Running.
Bam. Nice.
Boss, we got her.
Pete, you here?
Turning off lights now. Are you okay?
We'll be in a few seconds. Northwest corner.
Silver Sable, don't do bad stuff. Don't do it.
You ready?
Wait, hold on!
It's too late. You're up!
Nice. Peter got her. Good guy.
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
Oh, Chelsea's playing The Sims and some stuff happened.
Forget it's touchscreen, so I can't touch, but
I don't know what it says.
it's like supposed to be the something lab. It's
Yeah.
a secret lab, but it's like redacted block. What it is.
Cool.
It's all so much to take in. Harry sick, Norman and Lee, and Dr. Octavius?
I know.
This is all my fault.
No, not this song again. You are not alone anymore, Pete.
Yeah, you got MJ and Miles and Aunt May.
Let Miles and me look
Good guy,
at the
Peter.
feast. You find Norman. You find the cure.
Thanks, partner.
A spider. Does that level us up?
I
Yeah,
have
it
to get that
does.
anti-serum
Oh,
and start putting
almost
things right.
Another one.
There must be some way to reach Leonardo. Convince them to give up this crusade for
Punch
revenge.
harder. Got skill
Both done
points.
so much good for the world. They...
Let's see what we got then. Oh, we got a new suit option. Oh, it's another armory type suit. See, I don't like the glint on those. They're too shiny. Don't like it. We'll come back to suits in a second here, and Chelsea will pick a new one for us to wear this episode. Skills though, where were we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We were at the defender, so let's see here. Yeah, let's go with that little ground jump thing. It's cool. Another mission. Alright, Chelsea, so for this episode, we're gonna... Which suit are we gonna wear? We got the advanced suit, classic suit damaged, classic suit repaired, noir suit, scarlet spider suit, spider armor mark 2. Oh, actually we can't do that one because I don't have it unlocked and I want to switch one right away. So we got this one, not that one, this one, not that one, this one, not that one, that one, not that one, not that one, this one, that one, the big time? Yeah. Cool. Alright, so let's go.
Can't throw their
big
legacies
time.
away just to spite Norman.
Yeah, we have worn this
Okay,
one. Like
Norman's
I
on
said,
his
I
way to
like
get the
it.
anti-serum.
It feels like a later
Better update
story one, like later in Peter's life one, just because it's got like
I
that
hope
tech
this is
influence
good
behind
news.
it.
It is.
But
Oscorp just
go
created an
figure this out.
anti-serum.
There's a cure? Oh, thank God. How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait. I just got a report of a helicopter going down in that area.
Oh no, that could be Norman's helicopter.
I'd send officers your way, but I don't have any.
Don't worry, I'm on it. This'll all be over soon, I promise.
ow, didn't mean to hit that wall, but that's alright. Whoop. Alright, let's get going, folks. Probably either this video or the next one will be the last video as well, so that's kind of cool.
The Vulture raining death from above. Spider-Man egging them both on in the very heart of our city, brawling like children. Lethal children, pitching a tantrum of death and destruction. I'm often asked, why do menaces like this end up with awesome powers? Why not someone like you, Jonah? Well, I have considered trying to use advanced science to give me powers, only so I could protect you in a more hands-on way, of course. But after much reflection, I've decided against it. Because power corrupts. I'm a man of the people, and I want to stay one of the hard-working, ordinary people of New York, so I'll just help via my talk show, my publishing empire, and my vast personal fortune. No need to thank me. It's what a man of the people does.
Oh, Jonah. Gotta love you. Taking a walk. That's alright.
This is Stable Control, requesting status update from Museum Mile. TCP is 5x5, detaining all suspicious persons.
I love that there's just like a road in the middle of Central Park. I don't know if that's like real New York. I'm assuming that's gotta be like real New York if they put it in this, but like, just looks crazy. Boop.
Attention units, we've got reports of
We are
armed
definitely not
mugging.
gonna get a level from cool
Morningside
tricks,
Heights. Over.
but they're just cool tricks. Hey.
Open it.
And Stormtrooper aim over there, I guess.
I have to take care of these demons before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers.
Oh shit. Didn't see the other guy. Well. Hey guys. Bam! Barrel. Oh man.
Need to get through these demons quick, before Lee gets a hold of the anti-serum.
Spider-Man, leave now. My men will handle this.
Sable? Lee wiped out the agents stationed here. They're not handling anything.
You have been warned, superhero.
Well, that always sounds good. Gotta love when Silver Sable's threatening me. Guy? Where'd you go, guy?
Okay, lost him.
Oh, bunch of guys. Oh, are they up on other roofs? No. Okay. We do not want to abandon the mission. We want to fight guys and girls. Oh, hi there. Don't know how you didn't see me, but okay. Take it.
The demons chewed through Sable. Lee's on the warpath.
I feel like I'm totally missing something. Oh. Right, minimap. Oh, there he is. Jeez, let me in there. Let me in, let me in. Boom.
Sable made good on her threat, but these guys aren't looking to team up.
Tired of you harassing our agents, Spider-Man. It ends tonight.
You guys think I took out your men? You gotta be kidding me!
Get him to the ground!
Rather you didn't. There we go. Oh, fine, Sable guys. Oof. Okay.
Gotta make this fast and get inside.
Bring him down!
There we go. Just gonna pull that down, which is not helpful. There we go. Oh shit. Way too fast. Way too fast. Sir, could you stop? Thank you.
We should be on the same team.
that. Oh, do I have a power I was not thinking was on? Oh, Logan, swanky outfit. Are those cops? No, these are Sable agents. First of all, good to see you, Logan. So these are hired by Silver Sabelina or whatever her name is, and they're mad at me because I'm trying to mess with Norman Osborn, and they're technically hired to protect Norman Osborn. So I'm just trying to deal with that. Track down Norman Osborn because he has a cure to the Devil Breath serum that we've been dealing with this whole game. Yeah, that's what we've got going on there. Ow, ow, no, thank you. If you could do that, thank you. Come down here and I'll beat you up. Whoop. Yeah, it's not a fun time because they're probably the most annoying enemy, like random enemy that you'll encounter in the game.
Time to follow
like
Lee
not
inside.
like a named character, because they can fly, and the flying is just really annoying because I also cannot fly, so I have to deal with that while web swinging all around.
Why are you so heavy?
There she is.
You harass my men, destroy my equipment, and cost my client millions. Give me one good reason I should not kill you right now.
Listen, I don't like you, you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something. We could fight each other, or we could fight Lee, but not both. Does this mean we're good?
You will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
Works for me.
Harsh, but okay.
Lee's out of control.
Superhero team up! Kinda, sorta, not really. It's not like a...
Secure Osborn.
Yeah, it's a... We'll team up for this, and that's about it. Which, I mean, in superhero world is pretty much most of it. But it is quickly cut short because she's gotta go deal with that shit now. And
Okay,
I've
Lee.
gotta go take
No more
care
running.
of Lee.
This ends tonight.
Whoop.
This is insanity. I have to find a way to reach the Martin Lee I know. The man who built Feast. No way to go but down.
Back, Spider-Man. This is me and Osborn.
Whoa, to the negative verse.
I know about the accident. I know what happened to your parents.
The accident? You sound as clinical as Osborn. My parents died because of me. Because of what Osborn did to me.
Harsh,
You're more
dude.
than your past. Don't let it control you.
I tried so hard to make my parents proud. To honor their legacy.
Been there.
Truly honor them, Osborn must see justice.
I won't let you do this, Martin.
Yeah. A lot of the Mr. Negative stuff is really cool sequences. Like, it's very dour and gritty and realistic, and just the playing with shading and stuff like that. You would probably know more so the technical terms than I would, being an animator, but like just the shading and shadow that it plays with is just
Lee's pain,
really great.
his anger. It's fueling his power.
What's up, Mom and Dad? Moments earlier. we got that vaccine for the Devil's Breath, yo.
This is the only sample.
No! No.
Yeah, it is giving off some of the like new way that Mysterio kind of did stuff.
I'm sorry. Was it
Oh, Chelsea says hi, Logan.
I was trying to help.
Yeah, it's just it's why like I like. I think of Spider-Man villains in two very distinct schools of muscle villains and brain villains. I mean, it's kind of just a lot of their strengths of Mr. Negative and Mysterio would fall under that brain villain of just they're very smart and you have to see the Peter side to really get it. And then there's the muscle villains like Rhino or Venom or something like that where it's just that they are stronger. Logan says hey.
You, Martin. Don't let revenge win. Fight it.
Chelsea's kind of drifting in and out. She just got a new laptop, so she's playing The Sims. But she's very much enjoying that. Slow-mo.
Osborn must be punished. His cancer has infected this city for too long.
Osborn deserves true justice. He won't see it unless you stop now.
I'll never stop.
Yeah, I've also been thinking I want to get a new laptop. I just got a good amount of money with my tax return, so ooh, I forget how to do this fight. Oh, there we go. Oh, right, he tires himself out, and then I just go and deal with it.
Enough!
Whoop. I think this helps tire him out if I hit him with the computers and stuff here. Oh, ow.
Now's my chance. He's recharging. This isn't you!
When you take breaks from a game and you come back a couple weeks later and you don't remember the controls fully. Oh, no please. No please. Eat a computer. I hear the higher iron. Yeah, because the web does nothing on him, but hey. And he turns back into Martin Lee.
Osborn's crimes will be on your
Damn,
head.
that was a great combo we got in on him there. Woo! Oh, right. Ah, shit. Very, very negative, you're right, Logan. Oh no, that's not what we want. And see, that was a bad combo that we got in on, because we did barely any damage there. See, because those are the ones that get me, is the, like, the wide length combos, because those ones you have to almost already be dodging by the time that he's pulling them off. And get in. There we go.
Fight it, Martin! You can walk away!
No! Osborn must suffer!
See, now, this fight I have a problem with, because aesthetically it looks cool as hell, because you literally see Martin Lee's inner demon come out, but mechanically it's not that interesting a fight, I don't find. But,
I know you can beat the demon, Martin!
Beat the demon?
Pretty much we just smack the negative right out of him, because, you know, that's what you do. Whoop. And dodgy. But we want to break him out of some of these attacks. Ow.
He's a big deal.
Ow. And there.
You and Osborn will share a grave!
I'd rather not. I'm kind of selfish, you know. I move a lot. I'm not a super sound sleeper. Woo! And you know what I mean? Like, it's really just dodge the fight.
I sure hope so.
Let's smack the demon out of him. I don't know. It's just a very... I'm not a defensive player when I play games. I think offense is the best defense. So just anything like this where it's you gotta just defend for a while. I'm just not into it. That hurt. Now, your little shadow friends are just being annoying, so I'd rather you didn't invite them to the party.
Stronger than yours. See about that. Can't give up. He's almost down.
Oh, come on! Everybody leave! Everybody out! Everybody out! Everybody out! God damn! So many shadow guys. Heal. And they were all over there, so I can just punch you, and everybody's back. Yay! Oof, 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 oof. No demon, no demon, no demon. No thank you. Ow. Ah, damn it. So close. So close. Alright. See, now I don't remember this fight being that hard on easy mode.
Will all be over soon.
Ah, that's how we gotcha. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Yeah, exactly. It's just a bunch of enemies, one hit and they're gone, but it's all those hits when they land on you are just not a fun time. Whoop. Dodgy dodgy. And we swing. And we swing. Yeah, man, if only they made like a superhero based upon that. Web swinging, that'd be pretty neat. Ow,
My
ow.
will is stronger than yours. We'll see about that.
Whoop. Dodgy, dodgy. Take these guys all out. More guys out. Bam. Right even. Damn. God damn it, Logan. There we go. This is how we do it. Big demon, we say no! Kick you in the face. So cool. Just right through the face of the demon and kick Martin in the face. Ugh! Love it. I like that. All the demons get hurt.
Osborn needs to pay. I know.
This is what I love about Peter, is because he also agrees that Osborn is doing bad, but he won't give in to the let's just kill him and cause like a epidemic to go across the world. He's like, no, we have to do this right. Because Peter's such a good guy.
Useless.
No, 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 no. Oh, Doc Ock, and just the build up to him in this game is so good. I love it because they give him so much of his classic look while still making it make sense for a modern audience and not looking completely doofy. No.
Otto?
He really is. He's really such a great villain. Like, him and Kurt Connors, the Lizard, are probably two of, like, my favorite villains. Just because you see Peter connect with them so well and idolize them in a way of just these honest scientists who want to help the world, and then something goes wrong.
How satisfying it is.
Lizard probably wins just a little bit for me, just because his story is so tragic. Especially one of the more recent arcs, they had the Lizard literally eat and kill his own son, just like lizards do, and it was like,
Where's Otto?
God, just imagine that.
I would not worry about
Just
him
explaining that to someone after they turn.
He needs a hospital. No hospital.
Totally. Yeah, Doc Ock is definitely like a mirror to Peter in that way of just... He uses his powers to get revenge, where Peter's never really done that. He's pulled little pranks on Flash and stuff like that, but it's never been like, I'm going to wreck your life. Even like getting like respect for him in recent years, where he's been like, oh shit, you actually go and join the army and you were a dig in high school, but once you hit the real world you become a better person. Like, it's fantastic.
I need to speak to your head doctor.
There's no doctors here.
Well, who's running this place?
Me, mostly.
Okay. It's been a while, but I'll do my best. I'll need masks, gloves, whatever you have that's sterile.
Thank you. You can thank me by not dying.
Oh, come on, Peter. Be okay.
Oh my god.
But honestly, this game trying to fake you out, making you think Spider-Man's gonna die in a Spider-Man game, like... I never got why movies or games try to do anything like that. Like, if it's... When it's the main character, it's not gonna happen.
Hey, take it easy.
Where's May?
They say she could go at any moment. Where are you going?
I need to find Otto. He has the anti-serum.
But my thing with Attack on Titans and Game of Thrones is like, and I can't speak for Attack on Titan because I haven't watched it. But with Game of Thrones, it is very much an ensemble show. So while a main character could die, it's not called something like I don't know, Jaime Lannister, like Game of Thrones. It's called Game of Thrones. Everyone is an ensemble. It's a collective. It's not this one person's story. Again, I don't know with Attack on Titan. I haven't watched it. I don't know if it is distinctly one person's story and that person dies within it. But for a more recent example for me, like with Endgame.
All right.
Iron Man can die because it's not called Iron Man Endgame.
No, that's not it.
It was until Ned died. Well, that's true.
No.
That's true. Okay, I should say it's extremely unlikely that will happen. So I guess you can still do that once in a while, but it just feels like a cheap fake out. Especially something more child aimed. Like, yes, Spider-Man gets serious, but it is still very much a more kid-like property. So they're not going to do it. They can pull it off in Avengers because, again, Avengers is that big ensemble piece. So you still have Cap, who's now retired, but you have Thor, you have Hulk, you have Ant-Man, you've got so many characters that you can afford to kill off one major one.
I can destroy it.
And Game of Thrones started out as a novel. Novels, they can kind of do that a bit more. But yeah, we leveled again. Web Slinger. A charge jump? Yeah, let's do a charge jump. Boop. Missions. We got a new mission. We got like 15 minutes left. All right. That's true. I did watch like the first season and a half to 2 seasons of Game of Thrones, and it was very much a Ned story. But you still had like lots of other people. Yeah, exactly. You have things like eventually the actors will get so old and say that they're not interested in the properties anymore. Although with all their de-aging stuff, who knows? You know, you could pull off lots of cool stuff. And Marvel has shown like their de-aging tech is nothing to sneeze at. So you could definitely pull it off.
Pause. Your rescue of Osborn, despite his hatred.
I think they're definitely going to do stuff. Like they've said they've got plans for a Phase 4. I think it's going to look like a very different Marvel
I think I'm actually gonna miss you
with now that the main story is over. This is the last chance to upgrade gear and abilities before the end of the story. Now,
my agents will stay,
okay,
though I
I'm a little
question our
faster than I
work.
thought. I guess this will be our finale episode.
So close
yeah.
to being good news.
Do I need any skills or anything like that updated? I don't think so. Let's see, I got increased healing. I've got that slowdown time. Long range scanner. Let's switch it to the long range scanner because we're definitely not going to need that anymore. Gadget attacks, I don't really use them. Combat analyzer, I don't need EXP. Bullet damage, mild spoilers, but I'm probably not going to need that. It is the most useful so far. Shit, I switched the wrong one. Switch the wrong one. Let's go back to that and swap it for here. Boom. Let's see, we got bullet. Silent step, I don't really need that. Yeah, so it's not the most useful, but we'll do that. Finish in style. Now, I'm guessing there's only one suit that would be finishing in style by Logan standards. So we gotta, for the boy in the chat, we gotta be the bombastic bag man. Chelsea might not like it. Just not a big fan of the suit, but yo, let's finish bombastic bag man. For you, Logan. And not just because you're going to be DMing for me soon and I don't want to die. I will say I hate this. There's twice in this game
We did the impossible.
where even though you can wear any suit, but when you come into this room, for some reason, Peter's in the advanced suit. I hate it. I don't know why they do it. I don't know why there's certain cutscenes that they have to do like that, but they do. Also, sorry Logan, psych. We're gonna make a new suit just for the last episode, just for the last bit here. Peter makes a brand new suit, and that's what we're locked into for the final battle. I like it and I don't. I like it and I don't. Because, like, I don't like when games make you have to wear a certain something for something. It's fine if it gives you, like, options. Like, if it gave us this suit and then at the next second, like, after this cutscene, it was like, hey, you can go just ahead and switch back. That'd be fine. I don't like it. Like, in The Witcher, I recently got to a scene where you're going to a ball. And the game gives you 3 different costumes that you can wear. However, you can also just, like, they give you, like, 3 ball, like, attires that you can wear. But you can also just say, fuck it, no, Geralt of Rivia does not dress up for balls. And you can just go in your battle armor. And people will react differently. But it doesn't force you to do anything.
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn.
Switch. Oh no, we need to break the game. Put in some mad hacks to save Sherlock. And it sucks because it's not even like a super nice suit. Like, it just basically looks like armor with a spider on it. Like, I don't know.
Truth before they mop you off the pavement.
Also, earlier in the video, I was like, oh yeah, we'll probably get like one more video after this. Psych finale episode.
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies!
So it might go like a little bit longer than an hour, just where we got like 12 minutes left. We got some cutscenes, we got some combat, we got some stuff going on. Probably be a little bit longer than an hour, but we'll make this the finale episode.
Now, the truth. The truth. Okay.
The truth is, you
Oh, I
were
love
only
this.
ever worth a damn when you worked for me.
Oof.
The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you. You're a failure, Otto, and you always will be.
Could you imagine being that arrogant that someone is right about to kill you and they say, just admit that, like, I'm a better person than you, admit that I'm smarter than you, anything like that, and you just go, fuck you. Like, man, I don't know how Norman fits his testicles into those jeans, but...
Give me the anti-serum! Otto.
Yeah, it does seem like a moment that might make someone a little bit crazy.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
Oh, sorry, wasn't paying attention.
Time, please!
That was my fault.
Turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crimes!
What if I throw this at you? Will that help? Ah, look at that. This fight is so cinematic. Uh-oh. 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 Let me up, please. Thank you. Oh, power panel.
Just give me the anti-serum!
Ow.
You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything!
Well, from what you just saw, Otto, he's dead, so you didn't see me save him. And Spider-Man's going for the ropes. Oh, you're tied up? Oh, sorry, you weren't. Ow.
I see you have a new suit! It won't help!
I know your weaknesses!
I have no weaknesses!
Man, why is everyone so arrogant at this part of the game? I have no weaknesses? Come on, Otto. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we got him. Look at that. Look at that. Broken spine, at least. How you still throwing stuff?
You're wasting my time!
Woohoo. There we go.
Osborn's the criminal, not me! It's just playing!
Really, he's doing really bad at the supervillain's ball. Ooh. Oh, come on, I need some, I need one of you. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright. Alright, let's do this again. This combat might have a couple retries. End of the game. I haven't done it on hardest difficulty before.
Turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crimes!
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything!
Oh shit, okay.
It won't help!
I know your weaknesses!
I have no weaknesses!
Oh. Okay, we don't want it. We don't want to be down here. We want to be over here. Oh shit, come on. There we go. Oh, come on.
You're wasting my time!
There we go. Ah, shit. Quicker reflexes. That's what we need. There we go.
Osborn's the criminal, not me!
Shit. And there we go. Slow down time. Boom. Quick. Boom. And we heal.
Enough playing!
Okay, this part I don't remember.
Gotta move.
Gotta move. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, shit. I gotta... There we go. How did I get it that time?
People are dying! They need the
See, I don't know if he is, Logan. I don't know. Norman looks very, very much like a recent, political leader of one country, to me. So I don't know if that's what, what Otto is jealous of. Bam!
Let me save the city! Then we can do whatever you want!
I already know what I want! Now get out of my way before I really hurt you! How much
And
is
this one.
paying
Nope.
you to protect
trying to save the city! Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges!
Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies!
Oh hell yeah! They look like they've got like razor sharp like edges and shit on them. Like these are the most dangerous looking Doc Ock tentacles I think I've ever seen. There we go. Full bar. Yeah. Oh. There we go.
Enough of this!
God damn, this dude can take hits. Okay. Web swing. Nope, not off the building. Oh. Boom. There we go. Ha! He improved it on us. Hey, he broke our web shooters. Yeah, man, that's what you do, is you take his own tentacles, shove them into him. That's gonna hurt more than anything else. It's a little bit of embarrassment.
Such a disappointment. Parker.
I love it. I love that reveal.
I tried to warn you, Peter.
That Otto knew the whole time.
Didn't listen.
And you just see Peter like snap.
I won't let you win.
I remember when Chelsea watched me play this the first time, she lost it at that twist.
Not more than it means to me!
Just knowing that Otto knew the whole time and he was still willing to kill Spider-Man and the whole city and everything. Oh. Is he wearing a spider suit under the spider suit? I mean, he's got to be wearing something. Like, that's metal. Like, you don't want to wear bare metal on your body. Maybe he's wearing the bombastic Bagman under there. Dodge that.
You haven't suffered like I have.
Oh, Otto. Other people have suffered in the world. Like I said during The Last of Us, just doing something like that, saying stuff like that, doesn't endear people to you. Oh. This part isn't the best fight, because it's really just get close to him, wait for him to swing, dodge, and then we've got the slowdown time thing when we dodge, so just punch him, dodge, get close, punch. Exactly, bombastic Bagman is who we all are on the inside, Logan.
That man is gone. You
Otto.
can't save me, Peter.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself.
Nope. Slow down time. Punch you again.
This meant so much to me.
There's no, no web slinger, so there's no bag in him. It's just, get in, punch him, get out, dodge what he's gonna do, boom, punch him again. Dodge him, punch him again. That's it. Oh, more bag puns. Like it.
Not tired. Just hurt.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Rather you didn't. Oh, right in the chest.
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
I couldn't agree more.
Our decision was killing Otto. Taking that vial like we're gonna do.
The anti-serum.
That's what we need. I don't need you. But it's some damn good Kool-Aid, Logan.
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn.
Oh, I hate this
I
scene.
worshipped you. You're mine.
Basically, the whole
Conscience.
ending to this game is
Trying to
just
help
it
others.
was just
Well,
emotions
you
on
never
raw
gave
end.
up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong. You are everything I wanted to be. You just threw it away.
Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it. Together. If you'll help me.
I'll do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms. I'll be trapped in this useless body. Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter?
Oh, that hurts so much. Watching the person that you thought of as your like personal hero just becoming this scumbag, that trying to threaten you, trying to plead with you, trying to do anything, and just looking like the most, I don't know, deplorable person on the planet in front of you.
It's still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce.
Yeah, so he had a degenerative disease in this one, which is why he needed the arms. Was because his brain was still there, but his body just couldn't. Was slowly breaking down.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
And now we get this scene. Just more emotions. They didn't say which degenerative disease he had, just a body degenerating disease.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
You knew?
Everyone knew Peter.
For a while.
I never wanted
Where
to
Aunt
work.
May like calls him out on it and says, "Take off your mask."
And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. all the people you've saved.
Right? That's the only thing I don't like about the ending is like, oh yeah, now 2 people are admitting that they already knew who you were the whole time, and it's just like, oh, alright, cool. I guess he wasn't really good at keeping the secret. Yeah, it just comes out that like everybody knew at the end. Jameson knows, probably. God, that part right there is so tough to watch. And that's the part that gets you is, oh, man. Oh man, Aunt May dying right in Peter's arms. So like all like his hero falling, his hero becoming this terrible person, all of that, watching his aunt suffering, watching his aunt die right in front of him. Just happened to that in it just happened in like an hour. Yeah, wasn't a twist that I saw happening either, Logan. I thought it was gonna be something like, you know, like I don't know. I didn't see it happening. I didn't see Aunt Meg getting the disease, anything like that. But boom, Hurts, Ben's grave, May's grave. And you can go to his grave in the game. I don't think I did. I don't think I went to his grave in the game, but yeah, you get it's a spot. And I hate that there's like a little trophy for taking a selfie with his gravestone. It's like so I don't know, it's just weird. I've heard of this trend of like people taking photos at like funerals and stuff like that, and it just seems so not disrespectful, just like I don't know, something to me. It just wouldn't do it. Just weirds me out a bit. Now Otto's in jail. Did he tell anyone about Peter? Did he tell anyone about Spider-Man? Who knows? Lacks respect. Yeah. Like I guess it is disrespectful. It's just like you're there to like remember that person's life and everything like that.
So?
True. Very much depends on the relationship.
Mary Jane Watson?
If the person was a
Associate
photographer or
editor.
something like that.
Congrats!
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Oh, no, but
I'll be right with you, honey.
Thank you.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry. No, it's... You're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city, so...
Yeah. I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
You want to be shot into space, Logan?
Going
That's
camping?
a cool one.
My new place
I don't know.
isn't going to be ready for about a week.
Mummified,
so I'm gonna be
because
crashing
that way
the
I'm
Miles
just
for the next few
eternal.
nights.
Oh.
Probably is what will happen for me.
You know, you can always stay at my place.
It does sound expensive. I hope you
Only
can
if
pay
you
for
want
that.
to.
No, I mean, yes. I mean, no, I don't. Not want to, but meaning I do. Want
I mean, I guess ultimately I won't know.
Only if
I won't
you do.
know. Yeah, if you do something terrible, I'll just haunt you.
Wanting to.
Yeah. That would be like probably like the most goth move I could pull. And yay, we get Peter and MJ together. And I like that they did the little thing where they say 3 months later, so it's not like, oh, the next day they finally like lock it in. Such an amazing team put this game together. Like again, it's so surprising to me that it didn't win Game of the Year that year. Like, yes, the newest God of War is a good game, but it had so much already behind it. It already had built such a big reputation because the first God of War was like 2, something like that. So they had like 15 years of like stuff building up to it. Don't get me wrong, God of War is great. I like the new one because they totally took the toxic masculinity and flipped it on its head. Did something cool with the father-son relationship. The mechanics in it are great. I believe my friend Allie is playing it right now. Like, it's a good game. It's good. But it's not Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man has that feel behind it. It had the feel, it had the story, it had the characters, it had the mechanics, it had the realistic New York map, it had everything. And I mean, yeah, you could say like, oh, well, it had Spider-Man behind it. That's like 75 years. But it's not like, oh, this is the same as Spider-Man. It's a different series. Me and Chelsea just purchased The Last of Us 2 not too long ago, but probably about a week ago. I haven't played it yet. I haven't played it yet. Chelsea hasn't played it yet. It's probably gonna be... It's probably after Star Wars or in between Star Wars or something like that. I'm gonna do the DLC for The Last of Us because I haven't done the DLC yet. It's only like 2 hours or something like that, so I'll probably do that. And then probably when Star Wars is done, that's probably gonna be my next night streaming game. It's probably gonna be The Last of Us 2. Yeah. Hint for my next day game. It's a fairly new game. It's only come out in 2020. It has a massive fan base behind it. I'm trying to think of what's like a good punny hint that I can hide something in. You might watch The Last of Us. Excellent. That'd be great. The next one is a it's a project that's been worked on for a long time. It came out this year. I've got a good idea of what's gonna happen in it. Chelsea, I don't think has any idea what's gonna happen in it. It's a great game. It plays with a lot of genres. It kind of plays with steampunk. It definitely plays with fantasy. It's a great game. Yeah, don't say it out loud, but you just got it. No, I'm saying I didn't say you did. I said don't. Hey,
I think it's in the way
end cutscene, post-credit scene, because it's Marvel.
I'm getting too nervous. Hey, all right. So where do you want this?
Right over here is fine.
Right. Hey, so Pete?
Yeah.
I kind of got to talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well,
I love this.
Weird things have been going on. Like physically.
Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where your body starts to change. And so you may be noticing some areas,
No.
for example.
Not that. I think it's better that I just I show you.
No.
It's pretty weird, right?
Not that weird.
Hey, Spider-Man. Spider Boys. Overall, I mean, Spider-Man's such a fantastic fucking game. I love this game. I love this game so much. This was literally the game that got me to go, I'm getting a PS4. And it absolutely paid for itself. It's so fantastic. Good game. I can go on. Like I said, the characters, the story, the New York, the mechanics on it. It's something that is super easy to catch on to, And there's so many different styles they can do with it. Like I said, you can be a heavy hitter, you can be a stealth person, you can be fast, you can do whatever with it. It's so good. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is fantastic as well. That game actually got me to piss off 4 animators at the same time. I was at my buddy Skylar's house. He had some animation friends over. You're playing Divinity Original Sin 2. Nice! I've heard good things. I haven't played that one. But yeah, so yeah, at the first place where you can change your outfit, they have so many different outfits and designs for the Tomb Raider. And one of them is from Tomb Raider 2, the game. You know, the triangle breastises, and just all polygonal and like no expressions, anything like that. And I decided to play the game for about 2 hours in that costume just because my buddy Skylar was like, man, look at all the beautiful animation and look how like pixel perfect everything is, and you can tell like you can see the sweat beads and everything like that. And I was like, nah, polygons. It was great. Yeah, so that was good. But yeah, I'm gonna switch over to a new daytime game. I am gonna come back to Spider-Man because we've got 3 DLCs, so we're definitely gonna do that because they're fun, they're great. It's more story, but I'll probably like do them. I'll do them every so often. Exactly. Who wants to see people sweat? It's gross. It's stinky. Overall rating of Spider-Man, like this game... This game, I probably got to give like a 9.5 to a 10. Probably a 9.5 because there are some points where the camera's a little like, hey camera, I need you to be here. Oh, you're just going to stick over there, that's okay. But it's not super often, it's not all the time. Like I said, the combat system is super easy to get once you got it. It's very easy, but you can do a lot with it. You can do stuff like the webbing people, the pulling them around in circles, the pulling yourself closer to other enemies through their web, the punching, the knowing which enemies you have to send up into the air before you can actually hit them, which ones you got to duck around and confuse before you can get them. Like, the only complaints I really have about this game are the camera sometimes. And as much as I don't even really like them, the MJ scenes are fine. Because like I said, with the MJ sections, you are getting new gadgets or new abilities that make it so you can do more, so you feel like you're at least progressing. And it's, hey, we're not just having MJ play a damsel in distress this time, we're going to have her be this person that takes charge and does her own thing. Let's show that by, she has sections where it's, you're her, you're doing your own thing. So those I don't mind. The Miles sections I don't like. And this is also Laura Bailey. 2 major reasons. One, I particularly don't like Miles as a character. By that, I mean, I love that Miles exists because Miles is for an entirely new generation and demographic what Peter was for me. People, you're nerdy, you don't have many friends, all this stuff that I identified with when I first came across Spider-Man. It's cool, you can be him, but anyone can be him. You know, Flash Thompson wanting to go off to war, he's being Spider-Man in a different way. Miles is that for a new generation and a African-American and Hispanic demographic, and just kind of expanding on that idea of like, no, you don't have to be white to be Spider-Man. Anyone can be Spider-Man, it doesn't matter. Just like Gwen is that for a new generation and women, and saying that, look, women can be superheroes too, and all this great stuff, which we should have been teaching kids at way before, but hey, we're getting there. We're working on it. The Miles sections, though, are everything I don't like about the MJ scenes and worse. They're uninteresting, generally. They don't add that much to the story, and you don't progress. Miles, the first time you play as Miles, you have that hacking app that he has, which is great. It shows, hey, he's a young kid, he's into tech, he knows how to hack things. Sure. Expand upon that. Have him be able to hack more things later on and do more things later on. The X-Men is where a lot of the good female, like most of the good female superheroes are, absolutely. So hey, at least it's in the Marvel family, but but I want to see more of that in DC. I mean, we have Wonder Woman, but I'd like to see a few more. And Marvel just making unique ones that aren't just necessarily part of the X-Men, but doing their own thing. Yeah, we have Jessica Jones. That's really it outside the X-Men, and even then she kind of like tags along into that. She's been tagging along with the Inhumans recently, but let them do like their own thing. Like, I don't want just a different Spider-Man to be like, oh look, women can do it too. Like, make them unique, make them do their own thing, make them have their own powers and their own stories just as much as you've been doing for men. But yeah, just the Miles scenes, the Miles parts, they don't progress. They don't get... Miles doesn't learn anything new. He doesn't learn a new way to apply his hacking app. He just does it on the same thing on different things. It's just, oh, I can make a loud noise. I can make a loud noise with this sign. I can make a loud noise with this car now. I can make a loud noise with this now. Let him... Maybe he hacks, like... I don't know, maybe in the Rhino scene, for example, maybe in that construction thing there was a crane somewhere, and maybe if you hack the crane, it moves the... It activates the crane and it swings like one of those shipping containers somewhere. So then Rhino's like, oh shit, what's this? It's not a whole lot different because it's just a distraction, but it's a different type of distraction other than I make noise, I make noise, I make noise. MJ, again, first it's you're just stealthing around, you don't have anything. Then it's, oh, I can push this thing over here and that'll make a loud noise over there, so they'll come there and I have to move around. Then it's, I have the throwing beacons, so you have like a range distraction. It was, you had something new each time. It was different. It was, oh, MJ's getting better at this, MJ's getting new things. Miles, it was just, I do the same thing all the time. And maybe if he was like working on the hacking app and working on how to hack more things or different things or do something different with it. I don't know. I'm not a game designer. This is just stuff off the top of my head. I just wish he had done more. He had more things to do. I felt like he didn't feel like he was getting better throughout the story. Which is why, like, when they announced the Spider-Man Miles Morales as like a not quite a sequel, but I forget what they called it, like a story edition or something like that, where it's just, oh, it's not gonna be a straight sequel, it's not gonna be a full-length game, it's gonna be like a shorter game, but fill in some gaps and maybe kind of bridge between this and the sequel. When they said it was gonna focus on Miles, I'm not really interested. Again, I don't really like him as a character, and he didn't seem to progress well. Now, so this comes down to one of two things. Either in the sequel it's going to be Miles isn't going to progress, or he's going to have probably going to have a skill tree, which is similar to Spider-Man, in which case, why don't you just tell that same story with the character that you got us to connect with in this game, Peter. Exactly. Save him for a more Miles-centric game. Maybe have him in the story of this, but don't have playable sections with him, where it's you get to know him, you see that he's working with Aunt you see the connection with Peter, but it's only at the end of the game there where we see that end credit scene of like, oh, now he's got spider powers. That like, oh, cool, maybe that's gonna be interesting. Don't you dare make a Miles Prowler joke at me during a Spider-Man playthrough, Logan. Get that out of here. What? Don't you dare! Yeah. My other thing is, the other reason why I don't really like Miles as a character is a lot of his stories, not all of them, but a majority of his stories have to do with alternate universe, time travel, things like that. The reason I don't like that is because Peter Parker and Spider-Man, to me, he is the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He takes care of New York story. Not only that, sometimes he doesn't even take care of New York City. He takes care of Queens, New York. He takes care of one borough. Oh, I saw the Sonic movie the other night. Nice. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. Was exactly what I needed it to be. It was a fun Sonic movie that didn't take itself too seriously, but wasn't too dumbed down for kids. Yeah, it had flossing in it because it's a kids movie, and of course a kids movie now is going to have flossing, but but yeah, so for me, it's Spider-Man is always the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Miles is multi-universe, parallel timeline, jumping, hopping, multiple Spider-Man inducing character, which is fun but not Spider-Man for me. For me, that's what I had Iron Man for. That's what I had Thor for. That's what I had the Avengers for. That's what they always were for me. That's what Ant-Man was. You know, going to the microscopic realm, whatever it's called, small world. The universe that's everything super small. Quantumverse. There we go. So for me, that was never Spider-Man's thing. So for them to introduce this new Spider-Man for me and to have him be doing that, it wasn't for me. Again, I love him for a new generation. I love him for a new demographic. I love him for anyone can be Spider-Man, because I absolutely believe in that. That's probably like my number one thing with Spider-Man is anyone can be Spider-Man. Yeah. That's why I really hope the next game isn't Miles focused. It's also the Spider-Man Miles Morales thing is going to be PS5. I don't have a PS5. I don't plan on getting a PS5 day one. See if I get one later. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Me and Chelsea both took a look at some of the games that they've announced on it, and there's nothing we immediately were like, oh man, we have to get it day one. We'll probably wait till they come down in price a little bit, then pick one up later. But that's just that. So yeah, overall rating, Spider-Man gets like a 9.5 from me. There's a little bit of things that could have been touched up a bit, but I don't. It wasn't a perfect game, but it was not a bad game by any means. It was an almost perfect game for me. Marvel needs to create more new heroes and not just ones that use the mantle of the previous. Exactly. I would say that's the big problem with Marvel lately, is that instead of being like, okay, cool, here's a brand new character, brand new powers, whole new story, they just go, what if we took one of these heroes that people already like and just make a new one? You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. I like what they did with Ironheart. I thought that was cool, where they made Riri Williams. But that one even felt almost... It almost focused like... It almost felt like we want to tell a story of Tony's death. But we need someone to be Iron Man during Tony's death, but we're going to focus on Tony's death. And it kind of worked for Tony's story, but I don't think Riri is a strong character in her own right. Again, I think she's great. I think it's focusing on African American women in more low income areas. I think that's super cool, especially because they do parts like talking about like, oh yeah, no, my friend was shot at because she's a black woman and that's what happened. Like that's what happened in that area. Like that's I think it was like a white guy or a cop or something. I don't want to confirm that because I'm not 100% sure. I don't really remember, but like the fact that like that they were just like, no, we're not going to hide the stuff that happens. We're going to talk about that. That's super great. But again, it was more Tony's story, just from a different perspective, because it's what happens when Tony Stark dies. But then there's other characters like what's he called, like the Radical Hulk or something like that, the something, and it was I don't remember it super, I don't know it super well, but like it's just the Incredible Hulk, but he's a young kid. It was like, I feel like that could have still just been a Bruce Banner story, like just, I don't know, like old school Vulture mechanics of like, he just zapped Bruce's age for a while just to youngify himself and make Bruce even super younger. Like, I feel like that could have just been its own thing. Like, I feel like that could have been Bruce's thing. It didn't need to be a brand new character. I like to see Quake from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. made into a more prominent hero. She got some cool powers, and I think I could work on their own. Yes and no. I think the problem with that is that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. got a really bad reputation very quick into its run. Like middle of the second season, I think it started to get a bad reputation. And I think if we just made Quake from that, a lot of people would just be like, "Oh, it's just the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. comic. I don't want to buy that." Even though they're a separate thing, like they have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as its own comic now. Like I feel like if you just made a Quake comic, it would just get that reputation. But yeah, like she was an interesting character from when I was watching the show. I don't like that they gave her like 3 name changes, like Daisy, Sky, and then Quake or something like that. Like it was they introduced her before the show. She's perfectly cool in the older comics. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure she's like a great character and everything like that. I just feel like that reputation's been almost assigned to her and anything Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. now that it almost wouldn't work. But I bet, I don't know, like, yeah, just a female character with unique powers, a unique story, and everything like that. I'd even be interested in reading like some of the older her comics from the older days if I could track some down like that. I wouldn't mind that. Like I said, she seemed like an interesting character on the show before the show shot itself in the foot. Oh, her Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. version isn't great. That's odd, because when I watched the first season, it was pretty cool. It was trying to find out who her parents were, finding out she was an Inhuman, being a cool hacker that just got the attention of S.H.I.E.L.D. from being just an amazing hacker. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know where, like I said, I didn't watch very long. I think like a season. No, I think I watched till like 3rd season or something like that when they started bring in the Inhumans, and then it just got too clustered of like, oh, we want superheroes, we want Inhumans, we want S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff, we want enemy nation spy stuff. It just got too much that nothing really felt focused anymore. Yeah. Things I'd like to see in a sequel of Spider-Man, though. Well, I can't go too much into that because there's one more scene at the end of this, which is why I'm letting this play out. I could skip it, but I also just want to chat. I haven't seen y'all in a while. Things I want from a sequel that don't involve that, though. I'd like pretty much the same map. I know that's like a bit controversial. Recently, there's been rumors that Breath of the Wild 2 is going to have the very same map and then like an underworld kind of thing. I'd like to have the same New York map, just maybe certain areas a bit more expanded, and you go a bit more into them. Maybe a bit more going into buildings, like going into Avengers Tower, going into the Wakanda Embassy, going into Doctor Strange, the Strange Sanctorum. I would like more references to other superheroes. If they confirm the Avengers, I want something more about that. What are they doing? What's going on with them? Not just, oh, they're on vacation. Like, I don't know. Something else a bit more. I'd like to see some of the villains who were mentioned but not seen in the game play out a bit more, or at least expand upon where they're at. Examples of this are Mysterio and the Lizard. We saw both of them as costumes in this Halloween party that Peter went to. But nothing about where they are, what happened to them, anything like that. I don't know. I'd like to hear something about that. I'd like at least one superhero team up. I don't know if they can do that due to rights issues and stuff like that. But like you said in a couple episodes ago, Logan, like I'd like a Spider-Man Human Torch team up moment. I don't want it for the whole game, but like a mission that's something like that. The Fantastic Four have to team up with Spider-Man with something. Daredevil, any of the Defenders really would be cool. But like, yeah, we saw the Rand Company. Like, where is Iron Fist then? We saw We saw Alias Investigations. Where's Jessica Jones? Daredevil would be great. You know, Luke Cage, any of that, I would like to see something like that. Again, I don't want it every mission. I don't want every mission to be a team up with a different superhero. I don't want that. But yeah, like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 missions that are a team up. And even if they're not main missions, even if it's just side stuff that you can go do on the side, like, I know one of the Spider-Man games, like, you could do an old school Ring Nintendo 64 Superman race against people. Like, yeah, I'd love to race Human Torch. That'd be a cool thing. Maybe there's like an obstacle course that like Luke Cage can just plow through, and I've got to try to swing through it to try to beat Luke Cage. Spider-Man Goes to Canada. Again, I don't think it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It just wouldn't be my favorite thing because, again, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But yeah, like, expand upon the world a little bit. But yeah, maybe go up north to Canada, tag team mission with Wolverine. That'd be cool. X-Men are big. Let's bring some X-Men in. The X-Men definitely need some good need some goodness right now with their last couple movies flopping. I don't know what Marvel has planned for them, but yeah, like, bring them into this. I'd like that. I'd like a little bit of, like, Peter mentoring Miles. So yeah, like, have Miles have some missions, but again, a progression of some sort. Yeah, like a team up with Miles. That'd be fun. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's cool. I'd like that. Spider-Man stopping a drug ring in Canada? Hell, why not? But yeah, like, even that and teaming up with... Oh my god, what's... Oh man, what was the name of the team? There was a... Oh man, I'm sorry if I'm misremembering this, but I know there's an old line of mutants that Wolverine teamed up with. It was like him. There was a guy named Puck who wore like his like power was like kinetic transference or something. So like you could punch him and he could like go at like double the speed in the opposite direction of where you punched him and just like rocket out at things. And the reason I remember this is because one of the people on the team was Sasquatch. Not like a mutant named Sasquatch. Alpha Flight, thank you, Logan. Yeah, but it turns out like they get a guy who they think is a mutant who just like kind of looks like Sasquatch and is like big and strong, but turns out to be actually Sasquatch. Like, yeah, a mission, like a little mission side thing where Spider-Man goes up to Canada and helps out Alpha Flight take down a drug ring. I'm into that. And maybe, and this could be a bit much, and I don't think they will do it, but I would like this. Some parts of the story, or an entirely different story that's multiplayer. Because now they've got Miles showing off powers now. Say this game doesn't take place immediately after where Miles is still learning his powers, but I don't know, like a year or two down the road maybe. Say this. Well, let's say this game comes out, because this game came out in 2018 and it takes place in 2018. What if the next game, say it comes out with everything going on in the world, 2021 or 2022, whichever, takes place that year. Miles learned his powers and stuff, everything like that. I know my buddy Drew and Chris were saying like they hate when in a video game if you're playing a character who's already been through an entire game, you have to learn brand new powers and everything like that. Like, it's video games, you kind of gotta give that conceit a little bit. I don't know, maybe there hasn't been anything like super big lately, so Peter like isn't as used to fighting, and Miles is just like, you know, he's kind of learned it, but he hasn't had like a big thing to kind of deal with yet. The whole campaign's in 2-player. That'd be great. The reason I think that'd be super great is because then you can have cool little are we going to split up? Or are we going to like keep together the whole time parts? So the part where the city was first going down and Shocker and Vulture were at one of the police stations, and I believe Rhino and Scorpion? And there were 2 other people at another police station. You guys choose. Are we going to take more time? And maybe there's like a timer or something like that. Are we going to take more time and go to both sections together? Or are we going to go separate ways? Each of us take a police station and have more time to do it. Because yeah, co-op games are great. Or maybe make it a couch co-op mode that can be activated and do that for parts of the story. Because that is a big thing that I've been hearing from all kinds of people that we really miss from the 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, is couch co-op games aren't as big anymore. I don't know, maybe it doesn't have to be couch co-op and you can do the online multiplayer thing, but like, at least have a couch co-op mode or option. I mean that's my big thing. That's why like I wasn't gaming really for like the first half of the PS4 Xbox One generation, is because I was like, I want to play video games with my friends, and my PS2 has games with my friends, and the PS3, PS4, and Xbox One don't have that. There were a couple, but it wasn't as much. Yeah, because in person, exactly. In games, it's been solely lacking, and especially like with what's going on in the world right now. Like, it's been like there's been like 4 months where I've barely seen any of my friends. Like, I don't know. So maybe I'm just clinging like and wanting some of that right now. But like, I don't know. I just miss co-op games. I do. They were great. They were fun. I don't know. Chelsea, do you have any questions for me about the Spider-Man game? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Check out Divinity Original Sin 2. It's D&D the video game, but couch co-op to it. I said that and then looked at Chelsea, but she's on her laptop now, so she didn't see me. But okay, yeah, I'll check that out. How much is it? Do you know how much it is, Logan? Could be on sale right now, but how much was it when you bought it? Same company that's currently making Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, nice! Okay, so, yeah, very, very consistently D&D the game. D&D the video game. Nice. On sale for like 40? Okay, okay. Okay. I'll definitely consider that as like a downtime game. Larian Studios. Excellent. In memory of Steve Ditko, the stroke of his pen made the world amazing. Man, if this game came out like a couple months, I think like a year later? Like a year later, Stanley would have been up there. But Stanley was in it. We had Stanley in like video 2 or 3, maybe even 1. Turn-based combat. Okay. Chelsea likes turn-based combat. I'm less of a fan of it. Oh, end credit scene. You stayed for the end of the credits? Here we go.
so close. But I'll keep trying.
Are you
I
gobbling
will
up
find a
these
cure.
end credits? Good, good.
I will. I love you, son.
Harry was in the house the whole time. And this gobbledygook. Da-na-na! Alright. So this is the stuff I couldn't talk about before. So what do I want from that within the sequel game? I really have no idea, because that looks like... There we go, bombastic. Yeah, we completed it. Boom. We beat the Spider-Man. We're a hero. Yeah. Can change the time of day. What's that? I win. I beat Spooderman. Well, I was Spooderman, so I did the beating. But Spooderman did the beating. I didn't beat him because he's a good guy. He's a hero. Yeah. Will I come back to that? Probably not. Like I said, we'll come back to the DLC at some point. I'm not sure when. We'll see when. I don't know. I do want to show the DLC because it's fun. One of Chelsea's favorite parts is the DLC, the Black Cat DLC. So yeah, we'll definitely come back. But yeah, so that black symbiote, that's probably Venom. Like, I can't think of what else it would be. Like, it could be Carnage. I don't think so. It could be Riot or any of the other symbiotes. I don't think so. It very much looked like a black goop to me, so I want to bet that's Venom. What's that? Nope, don't think so. Oh, Goop. Goop and Gwyneth Paltrow. Gonna repress that memory. So what do I want for the story? Like I said, I want it to be a couple years down the line. I still don't... I still don't know really what I want. Couple years down the line, Devil's Breath project has seemingly been closed down and debunked and everything like that. I want this to be an improvement on it or something like that. Nope, I don't want Old Man Spider-Man. I know that's not it. You know, like a couple, like, what would this be? 2021? Like 3 years down the line. 3 to 4 years down the line. Oh, actually, that pretty much gives it to me. Okay, so we assume in this year, Norman Osborn has been reelected as mayor. 4 years down the line, his term is coming to an end, and he cannot be re-elected because governments. He's coming down. He knows he needs something for after this because mayor, while a great job, is not a set for life kind of job. It's not like president where you pretty much never have to work again. Okay, so 4 years, Norman's coming off being president. We get a new president. Who do we get as president? I don't know. I really don't. Someone. A really, really smart someone who also has a bunch of money kind of pumped into some sort of scientific academy kind of thing. Old Spider-Man, eating baby food from a can. You're welcome, Logan. Yeah, he's basically like, he's very similar to Norman. I want him to be a business tycoon, has lots of money, has lots of like scientific companies built and stuff like that. Maybe he's not a scientist himself, but he has like all that same sort of stuff as Norman. But he's coming in and he's like 20 years younger. Like he's a very young mayor sort of thing. Kind of Mr. Negative as mayor. No, not Mr. Negative, because Mr. Negative was like, he didn't have a science facility or anything like that. He had like gangs. He was a bad boy. I want this guy to not be a bad boy. I want him to be a good boy. He's a good young boy who wants to be mayor. He wants to make the world... That is how it starts. I want him to want the world to be a better place. Nope, not yet. I want him to be coming in and, again, he wants to make the world a better place. Norman, being super jealous of this guy, is like, man, I just wish I was younger, I had that vitality in my youth. No, Vulture already exists. Stop! I'm trying to tell my story. Then Norman sees this black goop that came from a spaceship that he's been using with Harry for a while, but he's like, man, Harry's also a young guy. Maybe I can do something with that. What happens is that black goop gets onto Norman, because we all think Norman's going to be Green Goblin in the next one. What if he's not? What if Norman is Venom? Goop gets on him. Norman feels super strong, feels super, his skin gets younger, his crops are watered, all that fun stuff. Young skin. And man, I got Logan writing me a song, Chelsea telling me this story that is my story. Yeah, get super young, super, all that great stuff. But it's the Venom symbiote, so you know what happens. It goes, oh, you're mad at so-and-so. Well, we're gonna go hurt that other mayor guy. The mayor who recently got elected gets murdered by Norman. And they go, shit, we don't have a mayor right now. Well, for now, we're gonna have the last mayor, Norman, act as acting mayor. Blah 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 blah, and then it's it's just kind of like a downward spiral from there of like, well, he's so young and fit and stuff now that we'll keep him as mayor. And Peter's like, that's weird. I know Norman Osborn. He's not that agile. He's not that strong. He's not all that stuff. What's going on here? This is mighty suspicious, if you ask me. And it just kind of goes from there of Peter trying to figure that out, Miles helping him, Norman doing everything to keep this symbiote and not go crazy and stuff like that. But he ends up going crazy because, I want to keep this symbiote and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just one idea. I don't know. I want some twist of it not being Eddie Brock who becomes the Venom. Maybe it's Harry, maybe it's Norman, I don't care who. I just want it to be someone, a little bit of a surprise. I would love for Carnage to make an appearance. That'd be amazing. Just because, this game, the ending was kind of, super dour and stuff like that. I want, the whole, from, the quarter mark onward of this game to just be dark. And if you got Carnage, that's a way to do that, because you're just going to get this serial killer that's a symbiote, going out and wrecking everyone's day. Yeah, I want more twists on the Spider-Man mythos that still make sense, like this game did. Stuff like Aunt May dying, stuff like I don't know. There is a few good twists and turns here. I can't really think at the moment. But I want more twists. I want a dark story, but I want the darkness to kind of start earlier. I don't need to be super dark, edgy boy, over the top dark, but just real. People actually died. Peter doesn't necessarily save everyone. Didn't they hint at him in the Venom movie? Wasn't Carnage Woody Harrelson? Yeah. Carnage is gonna be in the next Venom movie, so I guess a similar thing. Because I find Venom and Carnage teaming up, and is just great. Because it's honestly, basically the story of Maximum Carnage. I'd like them to do a take on that. Listen, I don't always need to be super dark, edgy boy. I'm not asking for Peter to get edgy. I'm just saying I want a very real story. Like how the ending of this was very real. Of no, Peter didn't kill him, but watching his hero be listen, I'm an absolute asshole. Now I'm begging you for my life. Now I'm trying to threaten you. Watching him just kind of weasel his way out of it, and Peter having to sacrifice Aunt May to save New York City for that edge. Whatever, you just wouldn't get me. Chelsea just gave me, like, the most okay edgelord look I've ever seen. That's all I'm saying. Is like, I just want it to be a very real story. I read it.
I know, but I had to give life to it by reading it out.
Thank you. You really did. Thank you. You made it feel like Logan was right here, sitting on my lap. Anyways, we're almost at the 2-hour mark now. I thought this was gonna be like an hour and 15 minutes, but here we are. Yeah, new game tomorrow. That's fun. New game. It'll be fun. Listen back to the hints earlier if you want to try to guess what it is before coming back tomorrow. But if not, you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait and see the mystery unravel itself. Thank you, Logan, for sticking around. I'm definitely the edgiest of images. Thanks, Logan, for sticking around. Great talking to you as always. We'll definitely have to check out Divinity Original Sin 2. Possibly on sale for $40. I don't know if it still is or not. We'll see. It sounds cool. That's it. Like I said, we'll be back to the Spider-Man world before too long. We'll see some DLC. What's the first DLC? Let's give the people a sight of the first DLC. Yeah, we got the anti-doc suit. That's cool and all. First, it's Black Cat. Black Cat's first. So yeah. Oh, and Boardroom Cafe is open again. That's awesome. So if any of you listeners in the Halifax or Nova Scotia area like to play board games, have delicious drinks and sandwiches, but don't know where you can go, Boardroom Cafe on Barrington. Barrington Road? Street? Barrington Avenue. A Barrington piece of pavement that goes down. It's great. Staff is super friendly and food's really good. Good snacks and sandwiches, and the drinks are fantastic. They got a milkshake where they put a whole cookie in it. Sounds gross. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not the specimen of health to help you figure that shit out. I said specimen of health. I'm also not a specimen elf. But yeah. So we'll come back. We'll do some Black Cat stuff at some point. But new game tomorrow. See you and have a good day. See you if you come back at 11 o'clock. I'll be playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Thank you and have a good afternoon.